everybody, it's Starla with ExpressionsVinyl.com, and today we're going to talk about our inkjet adhesive vinyl. So we are going to just make some simple labels for you that are starting out, just for some fun drink containers. So let's go over to our Silhouette Studio and we'll get it all set up. Okay, now that we're in Silhouette Studio, we first want to go to our Silhouette store, and they have thousands of files available, but we're just going to make some cute drink labels like a lemonade. Okay, and because I'm working with printable, you can go over here to your print and cut options to narrow it down. And we're going to use this lemonade one. We've already downloaded it. So once you have it downloaded and purchased, it'll go right into your library. And from there, you can just search what it's called, which is lemonade. And there we go. So just double click and it will drop it right into your design studio. Okay. Now that we have this in here, we're going to want to size it and add our fun font. And we're just going to label it drink mixes. And we're going to use the font Having Fun Anytime. And that's one of my favorite ones. And from here you can go in and size it how you originally want it, and from there, after you get it all colored, you can go in and size it according to the space on your containers. And you can go in and change it to any color. And because this already has a cut line around it, but I don't want to use that one, I'm just going to take this out and delete that. And our containers are approximately 7.5 by 2. So I'm going to group these together and then just create a simple rectangle at 7.5 by 2. By 2. You can set the dimensions up here above, or you can manually adjust them. And then just fit your image right into your box. Alright, so now we need to set up our registration marks for inkjet adhesive vinyl so that it cuts out exactly where we want it. To do that, just go to your page settings and turn your registrations on. Since I'm not using a mat, I want to be sure to turn off my mat. So select cutting mat and change to none. This is important because if you adjust it from here, it'll move your registration marks. So either create it with or without a mat. Alright, and then we're just going to fill the page with however many we want. Okay, there we go. The important thing with the registration marks is you want to stay within these gray lines and within your red cutting lines. Alright, so now that we've got this set up, we are ready to print. Alright, so now that we've got it printed, notice these are your registration marks. You've got a box up in the corner and then 2 squares in the other corners. This is what your machine will read, so make sure that you don't touch it after this point, because this is what it's printed at and this is what your computer sees. So to be sure that you're printing on the right side, because there is a right and a wrong side to the inkjet adhesive, if you're not sure, the printable side kind of has a rough texture, the wrong side has kind of a smooth, glossy texture. But if you're really not sure, because sometimes it's hard to tell, you can just pull it apart and whatever side has the sticky back on it, that's the side you print on. Alright, so let's go ahead and set it up in our machine. From here you'll adjust your cut settings and what you'd like to cut and not to cut. We're only cutting the outside boxes, so just make sure that those are the only items highlighted in red. And with our inkjet adhesive vinyl, our recommended cut settings are a blade of 3, a force of 15, and a speed of 5. If you find that your blade is getting dull or it's a little bit older, not cutting quite right on these settings, that's a good indication it's time for a new blade. Alright, now that we've got our cut settings set up, we're ready to load it into the machine. But first, you are going to have to move your roller from the 12-inch mark to the 8.5-inch mark. So to do that, just make sure that your bar is unlocked and just unlock your roller and move it all the way over there until it snaps into place. And then lock it again. And this will hold it tight against the roller. So now all you have to do is line it up with your blue line. Oh. Make sure you lock it, the roller down so that it's not moving. And then hold it up against your guidelines with the square on top. All right, and ready to cut. And right now it's currently reading my registration marks. It'll go from the top to the bottom corner up to the right, and it will tell you if there's an error or it cannot read them. Now that your vinyl has been cut and your cut lines are where they're supposed to be, just simply unload it. Okay, so now that we've got our images cut out, all you have to do is pull it up like a sticker. And the benefit of the inkjet adhesive vinyl is that it is not only permanent, it's waterproof. So you can put it on things for your kitchen or your bathroom or containers that hold drink mixes, and you just stick it right on and you are ready to go. You can also make similar designs just like this in the Cricut. They have similar fonts and similar images. So whether you're a Cricut user or a Silhouette user, you can do both. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out all of our products on expressionsvinyl.com.